beautiful people, welcome to another YouTube video. King Draco here back with another one. And y'all can see from the title of the topic, we'll be talking about women today. Now, let me put this out there first and foremost. This channel, it is a man's channel, but if there is any women watching, don't ever feel like you can't watch the videos just because it's a man's channel, because there's a lot of game you can take from watching a man's channel. I think a lot of y'all has that misconception just because, you know, you have a lot of men in the room talking about certain topics. You can always watch from the sidelines and definitely learn some game or get some game and be able to apply that to the real world. So just always keep that in mind when you're watching content creators talk about relationships, things that we talk about in the locker room, or whatever the case may be. Just always have that in mind. But to the video, title of the video is "A Woman Would Never Fulfill You." No. See, there's a very, very, very big misconception that we have growing up as young men, and a lot of dudes have this same misconception as adults. Like, they have women as their priority. They have women as, damn, I gotta get the next girl. For all the players out there, yeah, I gotta see what next girl I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to hit a Japanese chick. I'm trying to hit an Asian chick. I'm trying to hit a white chick. I'm trying to hit, you know, a German chick, a Ukrainian chick. You know what I'm saying? It's just this ongoing onslaught. And you got guys out there that really desire having a relationship. Oh, you know, I really need to have a girlfriend. They always, you know, always had a, you know, that one dude that always had a girlfriend growing up in high school or whatever the case may be. Like, you never see him by himself, or you're always trying to get a girlfriend, and when you don't have a girlfriend, you're trying to get with some type of girl to have a girlfriend. So, you know, we got on both sides, and it happens through all ages, guys. As you know, I've been growing up and learning and being around a lot of people, shaking a lot of hands, having these type of conversations. A lot of dudes have this issue as putting women as their forefront. I had the issue. I did the same thing, you feel me? And you know, I'm here making this video to tell you guys that y'all gotta rework the value system that you have for yourself. Really gotta rework it. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all having women in y'all forefront, you got guys out here being unsuccessful because of that. You know, you're not really having the things that you truly desire. You're not having the things that you truly want. You're not being able to provide for yourself. You're not being able to provide for others. You know what I'm saying? You lack confidence, you lack game, you lack any type of social skills just because you have this main focus on, man, I gotta have a girl, I gotta have this, I gotta have that. On the other side of that, you got guys who might be successful, but they have everything, you know, they could ask for, right? They got everything they could ask for. They got the cars, they get girls easy, or they already got a wife. You know, but the marriage is kind of unconstrued or whatever, screws are loose or whatever the case may be. They got everything they say they would want, right? But you know, there's this void within themselves. You see both parts, you know, the guy that's maybe unsuccessful to others, or he see himself as unsuccessful, and the guy that is successful, both have this void within themselves. It's the same thing, and the problem is the value system that they have. It's the value system that you may have. You have to rework and change that. You see, we have to really define what it is to be a man. And what I like to say, and you know, a lot of you may be different. A lot of you guys may think different from what I'm about to tell you, but this is what I truly think a man is. A man is a person that knows himself, right? So you got bad men out here, you got homeless men, you have good men, you have successful men, you understand what I'm saying? And it all trickles out to the same. I ain't gonna go too far in the diatribe, but let me cook a little bit. See, what I'm trying to say is you have Hitler, you have Martin Luther King. Hitler was seen as this bad guy, he was really horrible, and he was, you know, killing people. You know what he did. And then you have Martin Luther King, civil rights activist movement, and help unite people, right? Good and evil, right? But at the end of the day, they both knew their agendas, they both knew what they wanted to do, and they apply pressure on what it is that they had in their mind out into the world, and nobody could tell them anything else. Like, what they believe is what they believe, and they truly believe that about themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the first thing, is a man truly is a person who knows himself and is confident in himself. You understand what I'm saying? And then comes the part of actually having the value system placement, where you provide, protect, lead. You understand what I'm saying? And when you have a great understanding of what it is to be a man, right? You don't tend to put women as your forefront. Like, if you think about these guys that I'm explaining, right? These great leaders, these guys that stood forefront, even the guys that stood under them, the guys that were working in the army, that were just the privates, the lieutenants, the generals, the guys that worked alongside with Martin Luther King, the women that helped, that aided children, the Black Panther movement, all the names that we don't even know, they knew what they stood for. They knew the principles they were going for. And that's the actual fulfillment, joy of, us being as men, right? It's knowing who you are and going after what it is that, you know what I'm saying, you have truly believe in yourself. It's going for the things that you truly believe in and nobody else can tell you otherwise. You understand? Whether you're a Christian, you believe in the Lord, you believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. You read the Bible. Ain't no atheist can tell you anything. Ain't nobody in Scientology can tell you anything. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no Lucifer worships can tell you anything. You believe what you believe, and you stand on what you believe, and you would die for what you believe in. And that's another great point to make, is when you really know somebody that's confident and down for what they believe in, is they'll die for it. You understand what I'm saying? Both of these men that I'm talking about, Hitler, Martin Luther King, they both died for their cause, both of them. You understand what I'm saying? And they were willing to do that. They knew the consequences of what they were doing. So that's the thing. Like, I truly believe a man that's really in tune with himself is someone who would die for whatever they believe in. And it don't matter what. Like, really don't matter what. That's what you really call a man. That's when you really develop into a man, is when you stand firm on what you believe in, whether that's good or bad. We can talk about good morals later, but that's just going in to say these are the things that truly fulfill you. So just take into consideration when you chasing all these women, chasing all these girls, really deeply looking for the next wife that'll come my way or something like that. Just stay focused, keep pushing, keep striving, keep going towards your goals, right? Obviously you want to have, a good list of what you want out, a significant other, or what you want out of life. But, you know what I'm saying? Stay focused on what it is to be a man rather than having a woman as your pedestal. So, that's the video topic of the day.